Hi, ladies and gentlemen. It's early morning, and here I am again, right before you. And I got something wonderful that I'd like to share with you. When I turned the telly on, and I saw this guy, one of the hosts from TYT, the Young Turks, and he was really upset about Donald Trump, about how crooked and evil Donald Trump is, how Donald Trump is bona fide evil. And he means this country no good and is trying to do everything he can to destroy this country. I mean, literally. And many millions of people embrace that as if they are just as evil as Donald Trump, built on some falseness, deception, hatred, racism, and stuff. But it's driving things crazy. And when people are constantly talking about Donald Trump, talking about all of his failures, talking about anything, just talking about it. As long as you're doing it, you're keeping Donald Trump before the public. And those who are behind Donald Trump, you're not going to say anything that's not going to make them love him more, want him more, believe in him more. So all of this constantly saying, well, Donald Trump is in court on this, Donald Trump is failing here, he's losing here, low down dirty, he gonna get his, all of that is just lifting Donald Trump up. See, Donald Trump is bona fide evil. This is the stuff that he glories in. There's nothing nice to say about him. That kind of stuff will wipe him out. He glories in ugliness, and his supporters glory in it. And you are feeding them, not even knowing it. I know you don't know it, you're doing it. And then you got the commentary that comes about Joe Biden, President Joe Biden. And you say okay things about him, but the way you speak about him, about his successes or his ranking, and whatever you say about him, you end up making it sound negative. And in other words, you kind of make it sound as if you're putting Biden down. So while you're out here trying to lift Biden up and hold him up, you're not really trying to lift him up, you're trying to hold him up. But in your trying to hold him up, you appear to be putting him down. And when you're trying to say stuff to put Trump down, you're doing nothing but lifting Trump up. And you don't know what to do. Anger's not going to change anything. The secret, my friends, is this. If you don't like Biden, if you don't like Trump, and regardless of the people that love Trump, we are people and we are all basically the same. So if you don't want Trump and you don't want Biden, then talk to the people every day between now and the election about what the people can have. Talk or lift up what they don't have, but what they can have. 1776 was a long time ago. This is 2023. We can hold on to some of that stuff that was real back then, but all that other junk, we got to change that now. And let the people know that all of us will be engaged in this process. And let them know what our goal is. Now, if you need something to guide you, there's before I close, I'll share a post with you. But this is what has got to be done, ladies and gentlemen. You got to sell this vision to the people that makes them forget about Trump. And all that ugly stuff, those people that are riding along with Trump, make them forget about Trump and change their mind. And the stuff that I hear about Biden talking about, knocking off some of the educational debt, knocking off a little bit of this. No, we're talking about ending it all. We're talking about changing the society and making it fantastic. We've followed the dictates of man long enough. And man ain't worth following. He's not worth following. So I say it is time we follow God. Now God is unique. God is for us all. He's for the straight person and he's for the gay person. He's for the person who's not having an abortion. He's for the one that's having an abortion. But one thing he's not for evil. He's not for hatred. And forgive me for saying he. God is not for hatred. God is not for racism. God is not for bigotry. God is not for anything that's not beautiful. So, I say, rather than talk about Donald Trump and what he's caught up in, yeah, you got to keep the people reminded, let them know what's going on. But not just all day. Everybody's talking about it. And you talk about it, then the next station talking about it. And so it doesn't matter what channel you go to, that's all they're talking about. And nothing really nice to say about Biden. But you check out, let's see here. I got this thing I want to share with you. What is it? What is it? Here we go. There's a post that's entitled, ooh, this is something else, man. Well, the guy, darn, let me hold this. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the post I want to share with you is entitled, "The System of Government the Human Race Have Been Waiting On." The system of government that the human race has been waiting for. It's a YouTube post by a social scientist, Eddie Marcus. Check it out. In fact, it's me. It's me. You check it out. You check it out. I'm not asking you to use it, but let it be a guide. You can use your own, but I guarantee you, this is all right. The system of government that the human race, or human beings, have been waiting for. All right, let me see if anything else I've left out. I don't want to leave anything out. I made a note here. Okay, I got that. Look like I got everything, ladies and gentlemen. So, make sure here. All right, I want to thank you so very much for giving me this your time. Until next time, have a good one.